All right, so I'll just get into the first wave of games I got. The first I first got the Game Boy. So it originally came with Tetris, and I was kind of like Tetris, big fucking deal, because I just did not care for puzzle games back then. I still don't care for puzzle games now, but it came with this, and I was under the impression that it actually came with something else, and we'll get to that. But see, it's also obviously, it's a two-player game. I mean, most people probably know that, but in order to actually play two players on a Game Boy game, you actually had to the other person actually had to have the game, and they had to have a Game Boy, and they had to have the cable, because the cable needed to be connected between the two Game Boys, and then you could play two players. And that's the little, sorry, we'll try to get that. It's really kind of hard, but that's like the little symbol, because there's two people. So two people really enjoying playing Tetris, which I feel is probably a big lie, because Tetris is not that fun. So yeah, pretty boring shit. But yeah, somehow I don't know where the instruction booklet is, but do you really need a fucking instruction booklet to actually know how to play Tetris? No. Just don't play Tetris. That's the solution. Alright, so, I mean, and I still don't even understand how I even had to, was able to get two games, because the reason why they told me is like, I had to save up money, was because they couldn't just afford to, I mean, that wasn't in the budget for the birthday, was money to cover the whole price of the Game Boy. So I had to save up half or part of it. So, I mean, I don't even know how this came to be, that I had money to buy two games. So I must have saved up quite a bit of money or something, I guess. I just kept saving money. I kept saving money, and no one told me, like, you have enough money, but fine with me. But so as like the reason why I wanted it, I mean, well, this is one of the games I wanted to get. So I got that Mega Man 2, and really, I kind of wish that I would rather really have Mega Man 2 on Nintendo, because it's much better than this. Because it's on Game Boy. Try to get my coffee. Oh shit, that's hot. It's either too hot or not hot enough. At least that's the story of my life. But anyway, but I mean, I give it props, because it's completely different from the Nintendo version. Because the Nintendo version, you actually have 8 robot masters to fight, and in this one, there's only 4. And see, I gonna have to. Okay, I know. Yeah, Woodman's in it, Airman, Crashman, and Metalman, and the other ones that were, I think, in Mega Man 2 were in the one before this, because there was another Mega Man game. From basically, they're basically trying to be Game Boy's version of Mega Man. So it was like basically Mega Man 1, and then they had all the robots, masters from Mega Man 1 in that one. Plus 4 that were featured in the original Mega Man 2 game on NES. So, best I can explain it. So, with this one, it kind of combined elements of Mega Man 3 as well in this. So, you have to beat, I guess, like I just said, Airman, Crashman, Woodman, Metalman. It would help if I had an instruction booklet, but it's missing, and I'm not looking for it because it's buried. So then you fight those 4, and then you fight. It's like 3 or 4. I think it's 4. 4 robot masters that were in the Mega Man 3 game for NES, and I know you fight. You have to fight Magnet Man, Hard Man, Needle Man, and Top Man. Top Man, that's right. So that's the 4. It was 4. So then you had to fight Dr. Wily, and then you beat it. I had no problem really beating this game. I mean, at first, there was some difficulty with it, trying to get past it, but certain levels, things like that, kind of transferred okay well. I mean, Mega Man transferred okay well into the Game Boy, but I mean, it's Game Boy, so you really can't expect much. I mean, this is like the Atari of Nintendo. It's just like these games originally were just basically made to be like ports of already existing games, so you would just be able to play them on the run. And then they made some games that were exclusive titles that were only on Game Boy, and I have some, and we'll get into them. In fact, that's the next one right now. So there's that. So, and then I got this one, and that's the one I wanted too. And I thought this is the one I thought that came with the Game Boy. But apparently, obviously it didn't, because I had to buy it. So, and I mean, I got pretty good gameplay with the Mega Man 2, but it's still just not as good as the Nintendo one, and it's just not ever gonna be. But this one is one of those exclusive titles only. It's Super Mario Land, and I guess apparently, fuck Luigi. We're not gonna have him in here. It's all about Mario. I mean, they had the capabilities to make this a 2-player game. I mean, they did. I mean, obviously, they did with Tetris. So, but just didn't want to do it with this. So, basically, I actually have an instruction booklet for this one. So, it's just basically trying to be Super Mario Brothers, except no Luigi, on Game Boy. And that's a screen. Yeah, that's just not gonna show up. So really not much to say about this except you're Mario, and then you have to save someone completely different. Yeah. You don't save Princess Toadstool. It's Daisy Princess. Wondering why it's just not Princess Daisy instead, but you know, sinuses are killing me today. So, and you have to say that there's no King Koopa in this, and I'm not going to try to say this guy's name. Yeah, that guy. not gonna try. Yeah, you have to save him. I mean, beat him to save Princess Daisy. I remember I first got the Game Boy, and I honestly want to say that I think that I stayed up pretty damn late, or I got up super early, because I remember playing Super Mario Land, I think, at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm thinking I got up early. Yeah, because there's no way I stayed up till 5 a.m. at that time. In 4th grade? I don't think so. That's pretty much it for that first wave. So we'll get into the other one here in a bit.